how does the example of Jesus speak to conditional immortality?
It speaks so beautifully to it, Tom. You could not have asked a better question. We look at the example of Jesus. What do we see? The pattern is clear. He died. He was in the tomb, and then God raised him from the dead. And when he was raised from the dead, he encountered Mary. He said to her, "Stop clinging to me. I have not yet ascended to my Father and your Father, to my God and your God." So we know that in the intermediate state for Jesus, in between when he was alive and when he was resurrected, he did not ascend to the Father.
Yes.
Tom, if Jesus Christ, the perfect one, the most righteous man who's ever lived, didn't get to go to heaven in the intermediate state, why would any of us?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right. Right. So Jesus didn't go to heaven when he died. He was dead. And that death signifies a dependency upon God. So Jesus put his trust in God so that God could show his own trustworthiness in response to Jesus' trust. And the resurrection...
That's such a beautiful way to say it.
The resurrection is God's proof that he can be trusted, right?
Yes, yes. Well, I just love how you frame it in terms of trust, because that's really what it is. Jesus has to trust God. Jesus doesn't know for sure, experientially, that after the crucifixion, he will be raised from the dead. He has to trust the promise of God. He has to trust that his mind isn't playing tricks on him, and he really did hear God speaking to him, and he really did read the scriptures, and that really does apply to him. You know, all the complexities that goes into true trust on something of that scale.
Yes.
And then God proved his trustworthiness by doing what he said he would do and raising him from the dead. So I think that's just a beautiful way to say it.
Yes.
That is what God wanted from Adam in the garden. That is what God wanted from Eve in the garden. And that's what he didn't get.
Yeah. And now we are asked to trust the God of Jesus and trust the work that Jesus has accomplished. And that should be much, much easier for us after we have a very clear picture of what has actually transpired.